Hello everyone, welcome back to the podcast. And on today's episode, I'm here with my boyfriend Mel Panagiton. Yay!
Annyeong.
AKA
Pokemel.
Pokemel. Woo!
Hello everybody, my name is Mel. Now we'll be opening Pokemon packs until I reach a million of you watching my videos. But not today.
Ay,
Just
wait
doing a
lang,
podcast.
hindi yan yung, hindi ka mag-open ng pack
Ay,
today.
hindi pa.
So, I think this is the first video na kasama kitang mag-uusap about our relationship and parang never pa akong nag-content like how I met you, about our relationship. Parang all of a sudden, nag-boyfriend reveal na lang ako. Bigla-bigla. And sa mga OG fans dyan, OG viewers, the Rosebuds, OG Rosebuds, for sure, nagulat din kayo na bigla na lang nag-boyfriend reveal. Natandaan ko nun, isang Rosebuds, nag-comment siya sa video ko or nag-chat siya sa akin na nag-birthday lang, nag-boyfriend reveal na. If you remembered, nung first video ko ata nakasama siya is nag-National Museum tayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
museum date.
Yun ba?
Yeah.
Dude,
Boyfriend, ano yun? Museum
National-
date
oo.
with boyfriend Chuchu. So basically, this is the first video na parang, I think makikilala nyo talaga kami. Kasi parang nag-share ako ng video with him and of course, my viewers and my followers sa ibang social media platforms ko, of course, they know about you kasi pinopost din naman kita. But since ito yung first time, let's talk about
How we met?
how we met.
Wow, okay.
Wow naman! Ilang beses na namin tanong kita sa mga friends namin, pero sige, kwento naman natin ngayon
Ito
sa mga
yung
viewers
script
ko.
namin every time
Oo, every time na may
people
tatanong
ask
sa...
us how we met.
Yeah. So, we met 2019 sa Iloilo event. Sa mga nag-subscribe sa akin sa second channel ko, I think nag-vlog ako that time. Iloilo event. So, I'm with the Vlogkada that time. Hindi pa kami Vlogkada.
Hindi pa yung Vlogkada.
So, I'm with Benedict Cua, Luigi Pacheco, Kyoki Hano, Pamela Swing, Ara Vertusio, and many more YouTubers,
Yeah.
diba?
It was it was a mixture of YouTubers and then the rising TikTokers like si Chad, si Jiro.
Oh my God, may TikTok
Yeah,
na.
yeah,
Oo nga,
yeah.
sila Jad.
Jad, Jiro, Darlene,
Yeah,
many
Darlene.
others.
Oo, many
Yeah.
others.
There were like 10 of you there. And in 2019, I was content creator na din ako. I started doing content creating way back in 2016. Mainly in Iloilo ako based. And there was like an opportunity na to do a content creators party in Iloilo. And we were the main organizers of the show. Just main organizers. Because we have like a community, a vlogging community in Iloilo, and I was one of the main heads, the security and the technicals, so creative technicals dun. And back in 2019, wala akong kilala dun sa kanila.
Kasi wala. Like, zero, wala.
Wala. Yeah, kasi
Even though-
I was more on, I seldom watch Filipino vloggers at that time. Parang kilala ko lang nun si Daniel Marsh and Will Dasovich. And that was the reason bakit ako nag-vlog.
So, more on international YouTuber yung kilala mo.
Yes.
And ang kilala mo lang sa Philippines is sila Will
Will
Dasovich
Dasovich
or the
and
Vlog Squad.
Vlog Squad.
Mm-mm.
And ayun, sila Will kasi and Daniel was the main reason bakit ako nag-start
Nag-vlog.
vlogging. And funnily enough, nung 2016 when I started like my first ever vlog, I met them.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, it was destiny
Mm-hmm.
that I should probably be starting my vlogging din. And 3
Yeah.
years after, I met
2019.
them.
Ano nga ang event yun?
It was
Sila Iloilo.
Content Creators Party.
Content creators
Yeah.
nga ba yun? Yeah,
Content
YouTube
creator.
Content Creators Party.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember parang napagalitan pa kami noon ng YouTube before. Kasi sobrang ganda actually ng event na yun. Props to them naman. It was a big event talaga. And
We never even imagined na like there was like a huge
yeah.
line. A
Actually,
huge
hindi rin namin
line.
in-expect na marami kaming viewers sa Iloilo that time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
nagulat din kami na there was a
There were
big crowd talaga.
hundreds of people
Oo.
who
So, it
waited in
was
line.
like a YouTube fan fest, but in Iloilo. And I remember after that event, parang nagpatawag kami sa office ng YouTube. Kasi parang they thought na parang may gumagawa ng YouTube Fan Fest, which is technically
It was YouTube dapat, official.
YouTube lang dapat.
Yeah,
So, technically, parang it's illegal. But, hindi siya YouTube Fan Fest. It just so happened na ang dami palang viewers sa Iloilo ng mga YouTubers.
Yeah.
And even them, hindi nila na-expect na ganun kalaki yung crowd. But anyway, dun sa Iloilo event na yon, we met, but ano lang, parang casually lang or acquaintance
Yeah, we
lang.
met for work na talaga.
For work
we
lang
never
talaga.
we never even had a conversation
Yes,
all
exactly.
throughout during the event of the event or when they toured or when we handled them kahit sa when we were at the hotel and everything else, and I am so focused with the organizing the event, and even after the event like
Kahit may
various
mga after party
may
kami,
mga
no? May
after
mga bonding
parties,
talaga kami
yeah.
kahit sa hotel.
Oo.
Parang even that time, wala tayong bonding
Wala, yeah.
something.
It
Although
was
nagkasama ka rin naman doon, kasama tayo sa big
Yeah.
group. Pero we never had the chance to like, parang magkaroon ng bonding and maging friends talaga. Sing super acquaintance na talaga. And then after that, some of your friend naging close ko and some of my friend naging close mo.
yeah.
So parang that time, naging ano lang kami, friend of a friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Because I can remember still na the only conversation we had was nasa airport na nang sinundo na namin sila sa airport, and then nagpa-video greeting ako para sa kapatid ko sa kila Rosel and Ara. And
Which is si Ara yung talaga naging close mo
yeah,
sa
si
amin.
Ara yung una naging close ko, and which led to actually us meeting again. And
Yeah.
pwede
So,
ko sabihin
fast
yung year.
forward, kasi syempre nagkaroon ng pandemic, ganyan. Although nung pandemic, dun tayo nagkaroon ng interaction sa social media
Social
lang.
media, yeah.
Oo. Kasi parang ako, pag nakakamit ako ng mga ibang content creators, kasi syempre nakamit din naman ako ng ibang mga Bisaya content creators. Kasi parang sila yung group of content creators na friend ko na mga Ilonggo. So, parang ganun ako mag-ano sa mga friends sa content creator. I have this group of Bisaya content creator. I have this group of Ilonggo content creator. So, parang it's a collective, di ba? Parang ganun ko kayo tingnan. And nag-interact talaga kami sa social media even after the event. And I remember pandemic, dun tayo mas nakakapag-interact sa social media.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oo, parang nagko-comment lang sa story,
Yeah.
nagre-react lang sa mga post, ganun.
Parang every time na mag-story ako na sunog yung pandesal ko.
Tumatawa ako.
Tumatawa lang siya, tapos laughing emoji lang din ako sa kanya.
Oo.
Yun lang.
And I think you're a very supportive friend naman kahit hindi tayo close. Kasi I remember na one of my memories of you ng pandemic is nung nagkaroon kasi ako ng filter. Rosebuds made a Instagram story filter. Nung time na bago-bago pa lang yung story,
Yeah.
tapos like pwede kang gumawa ng sarili mong filter, ganyan. So, Rosebuds made a Rosebuds filter, like may Rosebuds dito na parang yun yung parang drunk blush, ganon. Tapos may rose. And then, syempre yung mga friends ko, ginamit yung filter nung time na yun, and you're one of them. Yan. So, yun lang yung mga interaction namin nung pandemic.
Ayun.
After the pandemic,
After the pandemic, yeah.
Nag-catch up.
Nag-catch up kami. But before that, kasi di ba nung 2019, yung na-close ko lang talaga was si Doc Ara. So, kami yung first nagkita. And then, what happened was, si Doc Ara, nag-send ng selfie naming dalawa sa kay Rosel. And Rosel thought, kasi nasa Festival Mall kami noon ni Doc Ara. And then, si Rosel, timing was at Vertis North din. And then, sinend yun ni Doc Ara sa kay Rosel yung selfie namin. And then, nagulat siya na, oh, nasa Vertis North ba kayo?
Oo, kasi akala ko yung background ng
Yeah,
picture nyo,
ng-
Vertis
yeah.
North.
Tapos,
Tapos
sabi,
nasa Festival Mall sila,
Mall.
like sobrang
Very
layo.
south. North and south.
Oo.
So, sabi ko, edi tayo next time mag-catch up din. Although, naisip ko, wala namang masyadong ika-catch up. Di ko naman talaga
Oo
close si
nga,
Rosel.
walang Pero I think kasi yung group nyo nung Iloilo,
Mm-mm.
ganyan sila, parang lagi nilang sinasabi sa amin. Kasi yung event talaga yun, sobrang saya and nagkaroon talaga kami ng bonding ng mga Iloilo content creators that time na nasesepangs talaga kami. So parang
Yeah.
yung catch up na yun, catch up siya kahit hindi tayo close, parang ang saya lang na parang ma-meet ulit after Iloilo event. So kahit walang catch up, like excited ako makipag-catch up kasi you're one of the Iloilo friends, parang ganun.
Yeah, totoo. And she was one of the
Manila
vloggers.
friends and the vloggers.
In Manila. And at the time, parang it was a bit hard nga to communicate with them eh. Well, because syempre they have a lot of following, first of all. And at the time, it was their peak.
Oh yeah.
It was their peak.
So, yun. Nag-catch up tayo. Kaming dalawa lang. Kahit hindi kami close, I don't know kung paano natin nagawa.
Paano namin na-carry yung conversation all
Yeah.
together in one sitting.
Oo. Pero actually, nung first meet natin, nung catch up na yun, parang it doesn't feel na hindi tayo
Close. Hindi kami
Oo.
nag-usap
Oo.
way before.
Hindi ko na feel yung awkwardness. Parang close na talaga tayo even before nung
Yeah.
Kasi parang ang dami nating similarities.
There was like an indirect na connection between the Manila vloggers and then the Iloilo vloggers din eh.
I think maganda lang talaga yung event nung time na yun. Maganda yung bond that time.
Shout out to the Ilonggo vloggers and
Yeah,
content
shout
creators
out.
right there.
Oo, bumalik tayo ng Iloilo.
Bumalik kami ng Iloilo real soon. So,
Yes.
by the time na ma-upload tong podcast na to, may plans na kami nagpa-Iloilo.
Right. And after that, yun na, lagi na tayong magkasama nila Ara. Kasi
Yeah.
syempre parang someone not from your hometown suddenly tumira sa hometown mo. And then, you're
John
the...
Green siya na
Hindi, I mean, parang every time na merong gala yung friends, every time na pupuntahan kami ni Ara, naaalala kita. Alam mo yung parang gusto kitang isama lagi. I want you to feel belong. Na I don't want you to feel like mag-isa lang ako sa Manila kasi I'm from different
Kasi mag-isa lang
place.
talaga ako
Like,
sa Manila.
oo, mag-isa ka lang talaga
I was
nun.
in Bulacan pa at the time.
Yeah. I want you to feel na you have a friend dito sa Manila. And so, kung gusto mo pumunta dito, pumunta doon, go, let's go. Itutour kita. Parang ganyan.
And that's how it led to us going to Binondo.
Binondo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like our first na trip together na very adventurous, very light, very easy breezy, and it was such a fun experience. Kasi first time ko noon magbinondo at the time, and nasabi ko talaga yan sa kanya way before pa ako nagbinondo na gusto ko talaga magpabinondo kasi I've seen a lot of vlogs na sobrang sarap ng food trips, and
Yes.
nakita ko din yung vlog niya with Ben, and nakita ko din yung mga vlogs ng iba, nakita ko yung mga posts niya na Binondo, you have a special place in my heart. So
Yes.
parang sabi ko, parang I want Binondo to have a special place in my heart as well. Because like I'm such a super foodie, and amazingly enough, super foodie din siya, and she
Yes.
went on tour she went me on a tour sa Binondo, and
Yes.
it was amazing.
Eh kasi ako din, hindi naman ako born and raised in Manila. I was born and raised in Laguna. And then nung time na nandito ako sa Manila, Binondo was one of the, parang masasabi ko talaga na if you wanna experience Manila, go to Binondo.
Yeah.
Although Metro Manila in general, merong different culture and experiences in different city. Pero Binondo is one of the like Maynila, ganon.
Yeah, it has
Even-
been one of our couple traits na
Yeah.
whenever like people from different cities or different provinces na magko-contact sa amin, ay nasa Manila kami, at saan ba pwedeng gumala dito? Tapos sabi namin na, ayun, Binondo. And then gusto nyo,
Yeah.
tour guides kami sa Binondo.
Yes. Eto na, papunta na tayo sa relationship natin. When did you feel na parang gusto mong i-level up yung friendship?
That was the Binondo trip talaga. Yeah.
Guys, yun
Ayun.
talaga yung tip ko for this episode. Dalhin nyo yung crush nyo sa,
Sa
Binondo.
Galing. Kasi like you said before na you always wanted me to feel that I belong. Because I felt like I didn't belong to any group at the time. Not that I was really looking for a group kasi syempre I was too busy din with my career at the time. I was an engineer at the time in Bulacan.
And
And
wala ka talagang
wala.
friends
Wala.
sa Manila, sa Metro Manila.
Yeah. Yeah, I have families but like they're too
Malayo.
far, masyadong malayo, and syempre those families are busy with their family. And
okay.
basically I was just here by myself, and whenever gumagala ako from Bulacan, gumagala ako to Metro Manila just to feel the breeze and the pollution of Metro Manila, 'di ba?
Pollution.
And ayun, she wanted me to feel that I am home.
Yeah, exactly.
And nung Binondo trip was one of the best feelings that I felt like I was home.
I remember,
Na hindi ko home yung Metro Manila.
yeah, I remember that time pa nga, lagi niyang sinasabi sa akin na wala siyang friends dito sa Manila kasi syempre lahat na sa Mindanao and Visayas, di
Yeah.
ba? Pero lagi ko sinasabi sa kanya na, we are your friends.
Yeah. It was hard to believe that at the time kasi she was at this level eh. I was at this level.
Grabe si OA.
Eh,
Tapos,
I stopped vlogging eh.
Oo
I stopped
nga,
vlogging because
tama.
I became an engineer. I stopped vlogging
Oh,
really nung
panis.
2 years.
engineer.
2 years. I stopped vlogging for 2 years. And she stopped vlogging then.
Yeah.
Because the training and
Training.
everything.
Oo.
But then at the time her popularity was still
Still there.
yeah. And I'm just a Mindanao boy from
Uy,
sub-Saharan
grabe naman.
Mindanao. Yeah, yung sa Binondo, like I described it earlier na it was truly an amazing feeling. Because first time kong mag-Binondo, and with her, I felt safe. I felt so much fun during those times na it was a different click compared to the click that we had on our first conversation. I questioned myself,
Iba kasi
gusto ko
yung...
ba?
Wow.
Do I like to be with Rosel as a friend, or do I like to be more than a friend?
Oh, yeah.
Ganon. Cause like it was a confusion pa at first. Like I wasn't sure. I was unsure of the feeling. But
Tsaka kasi maaga pa nun eh.
yeah, but nung Binondo was it
Maaga
was
pa
a
nun.
few
I
months.
mean, ilang months pa lang
Yeah,
tayo
but it was a few months already.
Oo.
After that kasi it grew and grew and grew because we had a lot of trips din together.
Yeah.
Like
Gala kami
and
talaga,
Binondo
guys.
was the first. Binondo was really the first. That's why Binondo has a special special place in my heart na din.
Yes.
It's because of that.
Oo. Talagang meron ng special place in my heart ang Binondo. Pero,
Pwede to inumin.
yes.
Display lang ba to natin? Di ka umiinom kasi.
Umiinom ako, baby.
Ah,
Di mo
di
napansin?
ko nakita.
Umiinom ako. Huwag kang inom ka na. Anyway, ayun. So, for me then, ay, baby, hindi to ASMR. Pasensya na po. After ng Binondo, yun nga yung moment na nag-comment na parang hindi pala nag-comment si Ara. Pero nung time na nag-reveal kami sa friends na kami na. Kasi hindi rin namin chika sa friends namin na, okay, we're hanging out, we're dating, mga ganun. Wala kaming ganung story sa kanila. Parang tinake lang natin yung time. Nung tayong dalawa lang, parang ganun. And then nung time na nagsasabi na kami sa mga friends, like Iloilo friends, Manila friends, parang si Ara, I knew it! I knew it! Nakita ko yan sa Binondo. Binondo pa lang. Ano Binondo? Binondo
We
IG
were just
story.
simply dating lang at the time.
Oo.
Wasn't
Yeah.
official.
Yeah.
And then si Doc Ara nagsabi, doon sa
Oo.
Binondo. Paano mo nalaman? Doon sa Binondo.
Binondo.
Oh,
Okay. Sa akin, when did I feel na I want to level up the friendship? Actually, wala na tayo sa friendship phase nun. Like, dating na kami. Talaga, na parang, napagkasapan ba natin na parang, okay, dating na to. Like, exclusively dating.
yeah.
Oo.
That was like parang weeks after Binondo.
Oo. So, ako, dating na, pero hindi ko pa naiisip na to level up. Parang, it's still dating. Kasi, syempre, actually, this is the first relationship talaga. Technically, although nagde-date ako dati, ito lang yung first relationship ko talaga na serious. Na alam ko, I'm secured na this is a serious relationship. Based on my experience, within 6 months lang tumatagal yung dating. Tapos after nyan, parang nagkakalabuan na either mag-ghost ka or sasabihin nila na di pala sila ready sa commitment. Or after year, alam mo yun, wala pa akong talagang serious relationship. So, kahit na nagde-date na tayo that time, ilang months na yun, although sabi ko na, yeah, I'm in love, ganyan, may wall pa rin eh. Kasi ayokong sobrang ma-in love and then ilang months lang matatapos na siya. Parang ganun. Yung moment lang na na-realize ko or naisip ko na, okay, maybe it's worth risking is nung time na nagkaroon tayo ng deep conversation. I don't know kung paano siya nag-start. Pero nagkaroon ng deep conversation na sinabi mo sa akin na I'm assuring you na if we will end up together, I'll be a good husband.
Ako nagsabi niya.
Oo, I'll be a good husband and father. So, I was like, ganun talaga. Hindi ganun yung reaction ko. Pero, naisip ko, oh my God, this is the first guy who assured me na hindi lang for today yung intention.
For tomorrow din.
And for the future. And for the
Yun.
next days. And, okay, parang naisip ko lang na, wait lang, parang it's unfair na lagi ko sasabi sa kanya na takot pa rin ako. And lagi niya ako nare-reassure. Habang itong guy na to, he's giving, ano ba? Yung
He's
buong,
giving...
he's giving, hindi, binibigay niya na yung buong siya. Ganon. So, that time, doon ko na na-realize na, okay, Rosel, tama na. Huwag ka na mag-wall. Huwag ka na mag-doubt. Give your all. So, yan. Binigay ko na yung buong puso ko, buong pagkatao ko sa kanya. Since then.
ano na there?
Kasi, hindi ko alam kung maiiyak ako or matatawa ako sa his giving.
Giving. Yan lang yung sabi mo eh. He's giving.
Hindi ko maisip yung word. Okay, anyway, fast forward, yun yung story po namin, how we met, and paano kami nagkita ulit. It's been years sa relationship na to. So, sa years of our relationship, masasabi mo ba na our relationship or our love is perfect?
I would definitely say no. Because in the first place, nobody's perfect. How can we have a perfect relationship, a perfect love, if we aren't perfect ourselves? Actually, that's the beauty of it in love. Na it's not going to be perfect because we are going to work our way into the relationship each and every single day, make it better, make it grow, because it's not perfect and that's
Yeah.
how the bond keeps on getting better because of its imperfections.
Mhm.
Perfectly Imperfect by Rosel Basilio. So,
Wow.
ayun, I don't believe in a perfect love. If that's like the main question, there will always be arguments, there will always be miscommunications, there will always be misunderstanding. But each and every single day, there is understanding
Yeah.
because that's what imperfect love is.
Yeah.
Working things out with your partner.
Mhm.
Ganon.
Actually, hindi sabihin ko kasi syempre 'di ba, hindi naman perfectly imperfect yung title ng podcast na 'to kung may perfect love.
Exactly.
Of course, walang perfect love and katulad ng sinasabi ko sa mga previous episode, all of us are imperfect. Wal wala naman talagang perfect na tao eh. So, walang magiging perfect love. Even though our love or our relationship is not perfect, the important thing is we make an effort to work it out.
Yeah. That's the important thing of
Yes.
this whole thing. That's called
Oo.
love.
Oo.
And that's making the effort 100-100, not just
Yes, 100,
50-50.
100. Alam nyo, yan yung lagi namin pinag-uusapan. Kasi, di ba, parang lagi na pag-uusapan sa social media na it should be 50-50. Pero, lagi namin sinasabi sa isa't isa na it shouldn't be 50-50 but 100-100. Kasi, di ba, parang, even though sa mata ng ibang tao na hindi siya 100%, pero even though wala ka sa magandang condition ngayon sa sarili mo, pero lahat ng kaya mo and lahat ng effort mo, binibigay mo, then that's 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there will be days that um I would be 100 pero siya 20 lang, and then
Yes.
ako or ako 20, then siya 80 or
But
60 or
although,
50.
yeah, but
But
although you're 20,
yeah.
your whole 20% tinatry mo pa rin.
Yeah.
So, that's still
Yep.
100%.
Yep. The percentage of that day, for like example 80-20 or 60-40, in that 40%, we give that whole 40% that we can to our partner, because that's what that partner deserves.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
the 100% of what's left, our relationship is really not perfect. But all I can say is our relationship is our relationship.
Our
Yeah,
relationship.
it's
Yeah.
how we define what our relationship is.
Yeah. Do you believe na merong the one or the right one, the perfect one?
Definitely, yeah, of course. But on my point of view of that is, it's not me trying to find the right one, but it's me making myself be the right one for that person. Because it's never going to, like, you see that person and then you say to yourself, oh, he's the right person. But, oh, I see that person, I kind of like that person, I kind of want that person to be in my life. I want to be the right person for that person right in front of me.
Throughout the years of meeting different people, parang piece by piece, nabubuo ko yung sarili ko na, ay, ito pala yung hindi ko gusto sa partner ko. Ay, ito pala yung hindi ko gusto sa sarili ko. Ay, ito pala yung hindi pala all the time green flag ako. Ito yung red flags ko. Ito yung red flags for me sa partner ko. And sa next person, ito yung gusto ko sa relationship. And at the same time, nawo-work ko yung sarili ko na I know kung ano yung ma-offer ko sa'yo because na-work ko rin yung sarili ko. So, I'm not looking for the right person because I know I'm the right person. Na parang lahat ng ibibigay ko sa'yo is pure yung intention and all. And yan talaga yung love na gusto ko. And if yung kind ng love na gusto kong ibigay at gusto kong ma-receive ay hindi nag-work with you, then I can say na you're not the right person for me. 'Di ba?
Well, for me, in my opinion, in my belief, that I always date or try to meet the person. I always date to marry. Like, that's the purpose of me
Yeah.
dating. And then it's not just like a fling for me. It's not just like a 3 months,
Mhm.
6 months, a year. And I know na you told me also that the very reason that you're dating people then is date to marry
Yeah.
then.
Exactly, that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Na parang that's one of the reason kung bakit ko naisip na you're the right person for me. Kasi siya, although hindi ko mapiperiod kasi we don't know. Sabi nga nila, di ba, si God lang ang makakaalam.
Yeah.
But I pray, Lord, bigay mo na, please. Charot. Pero, I mean, yun yung one of the reason kung bakit naisip ko na, okay, this is worth risking kasi we have the same belief. I date to marry, although nag-date ako, ganyan. All of them, I date them because I want to be married. Ganon. I didn't date for experience, for fun. So, nung sinabi mo sa akin na that's what you want, that's what you like, I said na, yeah. Anong masasabi mo sa ating mga viewers na single ngayon at naghahanap ng perfect love and the right one?
Keep on finding what you really want, who you really want. You will find the right person in time. We can never truly find, or the odds are very low in finding like the very ideal guy, or a very ideal person that you see in the movies, that you see in the series, K dramas. But the only thing that you can work on is yourself. Be the right person. Be the right one. Work on being the better version of yourself, the best version of yourself. That with enough self-love, you're pouring out so much love from within you na you just want to give love to everyone else. And that no matter the circumstances or the people that you meet can never really truly hurt you, because you have so much love for yourself that it came to the point that you are the right person yourself na.
So,
There
like,
always be that right
right matcha.
matcha for you. You know,
Yeah. Perfect matcha.
the perfect matcha. But the bottom line is, while you're trying to find for your right one, be the right one for yourself first.
Yes. Sabihin na naman niya na kopya na naman ako kasi close, ganyan din yung sasabihin ko. Siya talaga yung spokesperson ng relationship na. Alam niyo,
Nangongopya
ganyan
lang
yan
talaga
lagi
yan,
kapag
guys.
magsasabi siya, yan din yung nasa isip ko eh. Nauna lang siya sabihin niya. Yeah, yun. And, if you love yourself so much, you will not be blinded by love. Kasi di ba minsan sasabihin natin na, she or he is not special. It's just your love. Kasi di ba pag sobrang in love tayo sa isang tao, minsan nabubulag tayo sa mga hindi naman talaga magandang traits nila or hindi naman talaga worth it yung relationship na yun. But if you love yourself so much, marirealize mo yun eh na etong taong to, kailangan pa niya ng pagmamahal sa sarili niya, na parang it's not about me, it's about him or her. Etong pain na binibigay niya sa akin, hindi ako yung may kasalanan nito, but because merong pain sa loob niya and kailangan niya pang mahalin yung sarili niya and magkakaroon ka ng right thinking to step out and to exit the relationship because you know you don't deserve it. Kasi alam mo yung love na kaya mong ibigay eh. So alam mo rin yung deserve mong ma-receive na pagmamahal. Love yourself first and make yourself the right person. Katulad nga na napag-usapan namin before na parang in our relationship, hindi namin in-expect na maging like perfect person or right person yun, but we're working on ourselves to be the right person
For each other.
for each other.
Yeah.
Halos kakatapos lang ng anniversary namin last month, pero by that time na na-upload tong episode na to, the next day is our monthsary. So, pakikiligin lang namin saglit yung isa't isa and baka kiligin din kayo or ma-inspire din kayo sa message namin for each other. Wow! Parang ang tanda ng message for each other. Parang nasa golden years na. Tapos, interview to. Tapos, Sige nga po,
Looking
message nyo sa
back.
isa't isa.
Looking back, my message to Rosel Basilio. To the future Rosel.
Oh, future din.
The future Rosel.
Ba't nahihirapan
And then
ako
the
dito sa
present
buhok ko?
Rosel.
Okay.
If you're watching this, if you're editing this right now,
Wow, okay.
my message to you is, I'm here for you. I will be there for you through the highs and lows, richer or for poorer.
Uy, wow, grabe.
wala ulit.
I do. Ay.
So,
Hindi maayos tong anong to eh.
my message to you is, I'm here for you. I'll be there for you. Highs and lows. Every single day that I do. It's not only for me na lang. In the past few years that we've been together, it has always been about us na. Every decision that I make, every goal that I have or I put in my life or in my mind, there's always an us. I will choose us every single day. I always put God in the center of our relationship, no matter what His plan is or no matter what our plan is. Roses are red,
Ay, sus.
violets are blue.
Ay, go.
If you were a Pokemon,
Ay, sus.
I choose you.
As a Pokemon.
Yun.
My message to you, before I met you, it's always, I love you, but. So, laging there's something, basta laging may but in any aspect of my life. Parang, I love you, but now I have a relationship with you. Ano na siya? I love you despite of. So, love is not perfect. Relationship is not perfect. But I will love you still. Itatagalog ko na lang. Yun talaga kasi sasabihin ko. Pipiliin kita araw-araw. And you're my palagi. Wow! Palagi. Same as you. Everything I do is for us. Lahat ng kasipagan ko sa lahat ngayon kasi because I have a dream life for us. So, just like what you said, hindi na lang ikaw or hindi na lang ako, it's us. That's it for today's episode. Did you enjoy?
I feel loved. Nag-enjoy ako. Nag-enjoy ako sa conversation natin. Pero most importantly, I feel secured like the life insurance.
Life insurances, baka naman. If you like this video and you enjoyed this episode, follow this podcast, Perfectly Imperfect with Rosal Basilio on Spotify and subscribe on my YouTube channel dahil i-upload ko rin itong podcast na to, yung mga episodes ko sa Rosal Basilio, and follow me on my personal accounts at Rosal Basilio. Also, my boyfriend here, Mel Panagiton, is also a content creator na din.
Hello everyone, my name is Mel. I'll be opening Pokemon packs until I reach a billion of you watching my videos. I have YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and it's all Pokemel. I do pack openings, I do vendor POVs on my YouTube channel. Please do check them out if you like Pokemon stuff or if you want to enter the Pokemon world. Please do check out my channel. Thank you, Rosel Basilio, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Pokemel.
Thank you, baby.
Thank
you, baby, for
baby.
this opportunity. I really enjoyed this episode with you and hoping that we'll be in more episodes together.
Yes. If gusto niyo pa siya makasama sa
yeah.
ibang episodes,
Comment down below.
comment down below.
Sabihin nyo lang, Pokemel is the best.
That's it for today. I'll see you next time.
Bye!